We're Call of the Wild. Building a cabin in the middle of the woods might sound like your idea of ultimate freedom, and we won't disagree, but it does come at a price. This is a video outlining our transition from fall to winter of 2020. We'll go over some important lessons we learned along the way, starting with the first one. Find out who your friends are.
Okay, so you introduce yourselves. What are your names?
Shelby.
Nathan.
Now, I'm not here to say that people who don't come out and help you with your homestead or cabin build aren't true friends. Oftentimes we're building in remote locations, doing heavy labor, and who can blame someone for not wanting to do that on their days off? But the people who do come out and help, those are some true gems.
And where are you guys from?
Marquette, Michigan.
Are you from? Okay.
We're both from Marquette, Michigan.
Hi, Electra. And where were you guys working?
We were working up at Jackson Lake Lodge in the Grand Teton National Park.
And now where are you?
And now we're in Du Bois,
Wyoming.
helping Abby and Michael build their dog houses.
Yay!
For 40 dogs.
And what made you want to come out to Wyoming?
Let's see.
Adventure.
That's a good one. And where are you headed next?
We'll be going to Park City, Utah.
For more seasonal work.
Yay! Electra, hop up.
Come on.
Now this leads us into lesson number 2. If you have animals like we do, you will always be building or repairing things for them.
So one pretty important piece of owning dogs is dog houses, and we like to make our own. We use a plan that uses 1 sheet of plywood, and so we've made quite a few already. Thank you to my dad and Michael's family for helping out with that. And now we get the fun process of staining them. So I chose this deep mahogany color last year. I prefer to stain. Some people do paint them. It's a lot of upkeep either way. And then the tops will actually be a blue stain, just because blue is one of the primary colors of our kennel.
Yeah.
Michael, how did you feel when I told you I was going to paint our doghouse blue?
I thought it was gonna look really bad, but I was not I don't know. Well, no, you said like light blue. You said like teal or something, and I was like
riverbed blue.
and I said that is the worst idea I've ever heard. But it actually looks really good. Well, you said brown. You said dark brown and river blue, and I said that does not work.
I think it's like a reddish brown.
Okay, maybe it was reddish brown. I don't know.
It looks great.
It does look good.
These used to be our kennel colors, but now we've kind of switched them.
What are they now?
Well, they were going to be turquoise and neon orange, but I feel like we've kind of swayed towards like Wyoming colors, so now it's blues and reds. Because America.
America.
Lesson number 3. Don't buy hillside property. It's not that we don't love our property, but everything is 10 times harder to do on a hillside than it would be on flat land. With this particular project, you'll see why in later videos, so make sure to press subscribe.
So because our house and property is on a hillside, we get to build a retaining wall. And me and Michael first he and my dad drilled these holes, and then we put in these super heavy long beams. Then he poured some concrete with Cassidy. And now we get to actually build the wall. What do we need?
I need you to get this measurement. Help me get this measurement.
Okay.
Hold it against that board. Go down to the bottom.
Like this board?
Putting on the 2x12s. Gonna go all the way up with it. Should work out.
about Hillside property? Well, lesson number 4 is things never go to plan.
So anytime it rains, we can't get up and down our driveway, and unfortunately today all of our cars were on the top of the hill and it rained last night, and so we tried to get down, but Michael's truck got stuck, which is never really a good day, and we kind of just made the decision not to try and get my truck down to help pull it out, because I was really nervous I would just run into it. So unfortunately, with living in the middle of nowhere, you just can't make it out of your house some days. On the bright side, the sun just came out, so fingers crossed that this will dry up the rest of our road and we can get our trucks out. This is just a small taste of the mud that we deal with. Just feels like every step you take, you slide 2 feet back.
We've learned to move our vehicles down to the bottom of the hill at even the slightest hint of rain, which leads us to lesson number 5. You will always be planning 10 steps ahead.
This is what our property used to look like. Lots of trees. A lot of them are dead. So we cut down all the dead ones. Now we're burning them.
So the reason we pile up the slash and burn it is to protect our house, create a fire barrier around it. And then we've had these piles all summer, but have been waiting for it to start snowing and lots of rain before we burnt them. And today was the day. We made it up in the truck.
Speaking of snow and rain, don't think owning a homestead or building a cabin is just a summer project. Just because we move to a different location in the winter for our sled dog tours doesn't mean the work stops. Owning a homestead and building a cabin are year-round lifestyles.
This is where our dogs were all summer.
The biggest lesson of all is that you're constantly learning as you go when you build a cabin or homestead. So don't beat yourself up too much when things don't go to plan. If you've gone on this journey before and have life lessons of your own to share, we'd love to see them in the comments below. And if you'd like to see our journey continue, press subscribe and make sure to hit the bell button so you never miss a video from us. Until next time, stay wild.
Callie's being very helpful.
I think I may have accidentally gotten
Oh. Jeez. Wyoming proud. We should take a Wyoming logo and put it on every doghouse. That'd be cool.
That'd be so cool. All right, Cassidy, if you're listening, that's your project for November. You have to paint Wyoming clay with stain.
Yeah, and put a name of every dog on the house.
Well, okay, but that part's real. Have fun. I'll help.